Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Oh, wait a minute. I remember. I found it. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are doing another day in the Diamine Inkvent calendar. I have been so busy this morning, I can't even tell you. It's been non-stop. I put together a package for Maria. I wrote a letter. I did a little bit of art, let's say. And I watched a stream. I wrote a letter. I did some medicine things. Speaking of which, and now I am doing the Diamine Inkvent calendar, and I have been so busy that I haven't filled out my Hobonichi for the day, so we're going to get to that. Today is day 5 of the Diamine Inkvent calendar. Okay, but first, let's share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends so they can also come and hang out with us too. Mute that. Am I coming through okay? Somebody let me know. Alright. Sounds good to me. Copy the embedded code. Let's do the Diamine Inkvent, to the Pinterest, and the Twitter, and the Reddit, and the Facebook, and the Blogger. So I am trying to be slightly sneaky by showing you the cover on the starting of each of the Diamine Inkvent days, and then after I do the review, I reveal the ink in the picture on the profile, so that way people can get a sneaky peek. Okie dokie. Okay, we are all shared out to our friends. Let's do this thing. Today is day 5 of the Diamine Inkvent calendar. And today's ink is Diamine Nightfall. After every day that I open a thing, I tear off the little door hinge so I know where I have taken ink from. Alright, so here is our panel so far. It's looking really nice. Today's ink is rather dark. And today's pen, I will be using the Kaigaloo 356. Kaigaloo 356? Kaigaloo. I think this is the 356. I'm almost sure this is a 356. With a Franklin Christoph broad nib. Why can't you see anything? Oh, it's because the lights are off. There we go. How's that? That better? That's much better. Okay, so today I have dip tested today's ink is a chameleon ink. I've been forgetting to show you what ink it is. And today's ink, we have some greenish blue shimmer, which is really nice. And here is our ink of the day. It's a blackish, dark blue ink with just the tiniest bit of green shimmer in it. Very reminiscent of Starlight. And here is our ink of the day. But first, let's fill out today's Bujo. Today's ink is Diamine Nightfall. Today is a very busy day. I have a doctor's appointment. I have to go to the pharmacy. I have to go to Food for Less. And I also need to watch all of the social medias. So 3, 5, 6 with a broad nib. Today's sun came up at 6:41 a.m. and will depart at 4:42 p.m. I have to make a trip to the post office today, so Maria, if you're watching, please let me know which inks that you would like. I haven't packaged up your package because you haven't told me what inks you want yet. Today's temperature is 82. Oh my god, no wonder it's hot in here. 82 with a low of 52. That's earthquake weather. All right. Okay. And here's what it looks like on the page. Rather boring, I have to say. It's a nice black. I don't really see any sheen or shimmer. However, there is shimmer in the bottle, so I don't know, maybe I didn't shake it up good. It does have just the tiniest bit of red sheen. You can see that red sheen. Okie dokie. Put that aside. Move these things out of my way. Okay. So we have a new entry to our reviewing, our paper reviewing. Pen friend Frida Martin sent us this book. This is Softstring Grins all over the world. Handelscampagne. Tell me how I did. Probably not very good. So we're going to do a little sample in the back. This is Diamine Spiced Apple. Pelican Edelstein, Golden Barrel, Monteverde, Yosemite Green, oops, I need to cap this before I do funny things. Van Diemen's Maryland, come on, don't just do something, stand there. Yeah, does this still have yesterday's ink in it? No. Okay, let's see. All right. I am going to start. I'm going to put this year's Inkvent on there. I'm going to get some water, dip nib. Is this a chameleon? Yep, this is a chameleon. This will probably be a very long session, so... Oh no, this is a standard ink. This is... Casual... No, wait a minute. That's not day one. This is day one. I've already got them in a funny order. Alright, this is Fortune's Gold. Damn it. Day one. I'm sure that this is day two. Oh, I've already schmutzed it, son of a berry picker. Three. Early dusk. I think this was a standard ink. Good. Ooh, this bottle is extra full. pour Masquerade. And then day 5 is Nightfall. Okay. All right. There's what our bottle looks like. Today's ink is a chameleon ink. Has some bluish green shimmer. Okay, what is this? What can I call this? Oh, I wish Frida Martins was here right now. Frida, are you in the chat? How do you pronounce that? This paper takes a little longer to dry than some. Which means it's slightly coated, which is nice because I don't see any feathering. Hi Ops, how are you? We're trying out a new paper. This one was gifted to me from pen friend Frida Martins. Taking slightly longer to dry than I thought it would. Thank you. I couldn't find it yesterday. I had to take out my entire closet. It had fallen behind all of my boxes onto the floor. So, now that I'm in very fashionable style. Okay, now I think I can review this paper. Uh-oh, the green still hadn't dried yet. Okay, let's take a look at this paper. No feathering. Barely any bleed through. A little bit of ghosting. That's pretty good stuff. Alright, let's take a look at the Diamine Inkvent calendar so far. Let's just bring this down so I can see what I'm doing. That's better. I just see a tiny little feather right there. And barely any bleed through it and a little bit of ghosting. This one was pretty bad, though. I did put it down rather thick. This one I did put down rather thick, so maybe with a normal pen it would be fine. Speaking of which, I could just... Ooh, those lines are thick. Oh, you got your card today. Oh, that's so nice. I'm so glad that you got it. Let's see. No bleeding, only a little bit of ghosting. So with a normal pen, it doesn't hardly even feather, and very minimal amount of bleed through. So that is most excellent. Okay, so now we can get on with the review. This needs to get put in the book, in the pile. I especially like this little ink buddy. If you check out, let me see, what is the name? I know it's not Ink Buddy, it's... Is it Ink Buddy? It might be Ink Buddy. No, that's something weird. Ink Buddy, inkbuddy.com, Inkpal. No, let me see. Dang it. Doug, where are you when I need you? So, Doug Rathbun, his son, Allied Armors, that's it. Allied Armor. Oh, it is Ink Buddy. It is called Ink Buddy. Can I have some cooperation, please? Ink Buddy. So Doug's son makes these 3D printed. This is with normal plastic, and this is with the resin plastic, which I thought came out really good. So, I don't know. You'll have to tell me if you think that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm rambling. I am a rambly Joe today, so just be aware that I'm probably having an ADHD episode where I'm all over the place. This is all thanks to my new meds, so. Alright, here is our ink of the day. This is Diamine Nightfall. It's a black ink with just like the tiniest hinge of blue blurble. And it's got some nice shimmer. It's like a dark blue ink with some green shimmer. Water resistance test shows it does have a little bit of water resistance, but I might not want to use this on the outside of an envelope because when I put the water down on it, this whole section turned black. And I had to dab the water up before I could see if it had any water resistance at all. So maybe not use it on the outside of an envelope. It's not permanent. Here is our toilet paper chromatography. I see this black splotch with the gold bit with the silver with the sparkle in the middle, and then a blue bit around that. And then, oh god, there's a hair. Don't notice. And then there is our ink painting of the day, which has some red sheen in there. Beautiful. Okay, move that there. Don't fall. I'll be very cross. Oh god. Have I shown you my tower? My tower of books. So this is my tower of books. And we're going to add one to it somewhere in this land. So, yes, Tower of Books. Let's move forward. Okay. Where's my cot? Finger cot. Where are you? There you are. Gotta put my finger cots on so I can have some grippage because it is like 35% humidity and it's very dry here today. Okay, let's scooch in, move this up in the middle. Okay, here is the Pen and Gear memo book from Walmart.com. There is minimal amount of feathering, a little bit of heavy ghosting. Lightweight traveler's notebook paper. All of these have shimmer and a little bit of sheen on them, so take everything with a grain of salt. Beautiful. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit heavy ghosting. Heavy ghosting. This is super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Nice shimmer, nice shading, nice sheen, a little bit of ghosting, heavy ghosting. This is Moleskin 70 GSM. Nice shimmer. A little bit of shading in there. Feather like a chicken. Bled right through the page. Field Notes Journal. Nice shimmer. No sheen. No feather. A little bit of, not really hardly any feathering, but it did bleed through the page. Fabriano Ecoqua 85 GSM. There's the tiniest bit of red sheen in there. Shimmer, shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Ayush 100 GSM paper. Nice shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Leuchtturm 1917. Here's where we get into the fun parts. No feathering, a little bit of bleeding, tiny bit of little bit of ghosting. Little bit of ghosting. This is Midori MD paper. Nice sheen and shading. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Excuse me. Tomoe River 52 GSM. Sheen, shimmer, shading. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Cosmo Air Light 75 GSM. Beautiful shimmer and sheen and shading. No feathering, a little bit of, one little tiny bit of bleed through, a little bit of ghosting. Office Depot Office Max. A little bit of shimmer. Feather like a chicken. Bled to the page. The Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. Shimmer, sheen, shading. No bleeding, no ghosting. Let's see, is this smaller than this? Yes. So this is, I wish I knew how to pronounce this. Let me see. Sostrene Greens. S-O-S-T-R-E-N-E. S-O-S-T-R-E-N-E. Grenenes. All over the world. Handle. G-E-L-S-K-O-M. S-K-O-M. P-A-G-N-I-E. P-A-G-N-I-E. So if you know how to pronounce that, let me know. I'm not the best at pronouncing things. I have an excellent idea. Brain, let's just look it up. Oops, I muted myself.
Handel's company.
Oh, it's Handel's company. It sounds like Handel's company. Handel's company. Oh. Welcome to the wonderful world of Anna and Clara. Oh, okay. They don't have... Oh, I see. They must not be in America. I see how it is. They don't love. That's fine. I understand. No man's an island. Okay, moving forward. Handel's company. No feathering, only a little bit of bleeding and a little bit of ghosting. This is Marmon Nemosiny 80 GSM dot grid. Look at that sheen. And the shimmer and the shading. No bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford Optic Paper 90 GSM. Nice shimmer. A little bit of sheen. Shading, no feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Well, I have to hurry, I have an appointment. This is Caliber Soft Journal. A little bit of shimmer, no feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine, 90 GSM. A little bit of shimmer, a little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. A little bit of shimmer, a little bit of This is Up and Up Wide Ruled Composition book from Target.com. Nice shimmer, nice sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of heavy ghosting. True Red Composition book from Staples.com. Beautiful shimmer, a little bit of shading, a little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is Apica 81.4 GS. Hi, Wumble Bumblebee. When did you sneak in there? Oh, look at that beautiful sheen. That's nice. A little bit of shimmer, a little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oh my God. Alright, this is the Pelican Hub pad that they gave us. Beautiful shading, a little bit of shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I got your package all sent off. It should take like a week to get there, maybe 10 days. Hopefully it'll be there by Christmas. Look at that sheen. Oh, this is the Sanza and Tomoe River. A little bit of shading, a little bit of sheen, a little bit of shimmer, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is the Nanami 7 Seas 68 GSM Tomoe River. Beautiful shimmer, beautiful shading, beautiful sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. U-Style notebook paper. Shimmer, sheen, shading, a little bit of spread, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Doing a preemptive happy dance. Oh boy! CVS Caliber notebook paper. Look at that shimmer and sheen. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Speaking of which, I sent you half a ream of each of the sizes of this. Oxford notebook paper. Again, beautiful shimmer and sheen and shading. No feathering, no bleeding, heavy ghosting. 5-Star Mead. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of shading, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Pen and Gear heavyweight notebook paper. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should have sent you a ream of this. Damn it. Oh well. Beautiful shimmer and sheen and shading. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Aqua Bee cross-section pad. Beautiful shimmer and shading and sheen. A little bit of tiny bleed through, a minimal amount of ghosting. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. Shimmer and shading. I don't really see any sheen on this one. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM. Nice shading. Tiniest bit of sheen. Shimmer, shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. JNB Copper Plate Graph Pen from JohnNeilBooks.com. Beautiful shimmer and shading. No sheen though. Ooh, bleeding and ghosting. Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. Beautiful shimmer and shading. No sheen. A little bit of spread. A little bit of bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Not a very cooperative ink. But what are you gonna do? Okay, where did I do with my cardboard? Oh dear. I am really grateful that my butt is attached. Is anybody else grateful that their butt is attached sometimes? Because if it wasn't, you would lose it forever. Okay, this is Diamine Nightfall. I think this is a black ink, so we're gonna look at some black inks. I am gonna turn up the lights way up so we can see all of the intricacies of the black ink. I'm gonna try and have some focus. Please, can I have some focus? Thank you. when it does one thing, it doesn't want to do the other thing. And I don't know why. There, that's better. Alright. This is Diamine Nightfall. Oh, that's why it's down so much. In case my butt is fall off attached. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, this is Diamine Nightfall. Next to Birmingham Chimney Soot. Diatramentus Document Black. Diamine Eclipse. Ackerman Deep Duinwater Blau. Tasha Ao Series, Ao Murasaki. Diamine Seize the Night. Diamine Polar Storm. Noodler's Bad Black Moccasin. Robert Oster Motor Oil. Diamine Night Sky. Cali Inks Jet Black. Diatramentus George Washington. Platinum Carbon Black. Noodler's X-Feather. Parker Quink Black. Jinhao Black. Birmingham Pen Company Cast Iron. Noodler's Polar Black. Diatramentus Archive Black. Lamy Black. Pilot Black. Monteverde Onyx. Krishna Black. Twisby Black. Sailor Black. Jacob Shogun. This one has gold shimmer. Monteverde Blue Black. Diatramentus Black Roses. Platinum Black. Bakersfield Food Color Black, even though it's like dark green. Oh. Troublemaker Polar Lights. This one is almost exactly the same, but this is more blue and this is more black. Wearing Gold, Shooting at the Moon. Platinum Pilot Eroshizuku Takesumi. Mayora Vesuvio. Robert Oster Schwartz Rose. This one's a black with some rose gold shimmer in it. Diamine Matthew. Freedom of the Starry Skies. This has some black shimmer in it. MMD Story Night. This is Parker Quink Black with silver luster dust. Is there any silver luster dust on it? Oh yeah, you can. Oh, you can't see it. It's fine. Enderilium Common Loon Black. Private Reserve Velvet Black. Pelican Edelstein Onyx. Montegrappa Dark Gray. Noodler's Borealis Black. Visconti Black. Noodler's Urameku Zare Gokoro. And Birmingham Tailings Pond. I don't know if you can tell the differences in these inks, but I did my best. I want to look at some dark blues just to see if we can see any of the differences, if there are any inks that are that dark. Okay. This is the wrong pile, that's why. Why is that labeled that? Did I smush them into the wrong? I may have smushed them into the wrong thing. Yep. Dang it. It's gonna take me a million years to figure out. So these are clear. Okay, this is getting darker. Cenote, Bloody Brexit, Maureen, Cat, Saltire, See, this one's almost Hell's Bells is deep dark blue is kind of close. Blue black is kind of close. Stargazer is kind of close. Aoguro is kind of close. Silent Night is last year's Diamine deep dark blue, which is kind of close. Herbert is kind of close. Oxford Blue is way down there too. And that's it. Well, do you guys have the Diamine Inkvent calendar? What do you guys think about this ink? Are you thinking thoughts already about getting this ink? Let me know in the comment section below. If you have not done so already, please check out my new website. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Join our calligraphy class, the Discord, and if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order, click the link in the description to Pen Boutique. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.